Okay, let's start today class. What we have discussed in the previous class. In previous class, we already discussed the theory of solution of difference equation using the Z transform. Okay. Solution of difference equation using the Z transform. So we already discussed these things in previous class. Now today we are going to discuss some problem based on this theory. Okay, that means solution of difference equation using the Z transform. Z transform यूज करके हम लोग कैसे इसका फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं डिफरेंस इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन दैट वी विल सी इन टुडे क्लास. Okay, so just try to first of all share the screen and we will continue our discussion. Okay, so just share the screen first of all. So solution of the difference equation, that means if the Z transform of xn equal to xz, then this similarity of Z transform of xn plus 1 is your Z transform Z into Z times into xz minus x0. Okay. Similarly, the Z transform of xn plus 2 is equal to Z square into xz minus y0 minus z square into xz minus x0 minus x1 z to the power minus 1. That means here x0 and x1 is your initial value that is given in the problem. Okay, provided in the problem. So initial value is given. Now you just find out the discrete times in the. Okay. So just try to see. Yeah. So if you consider one problem, that means find the solution of difference equation using the Z transform for the given equation. Okay. So find the solution of difference equation of difference equation using Z transform for given equation equation given to you, that means xn plus 2 xn plus 2 n plus 2 minus 2xn plus 1 minus 2xn plus 1 n plus 1 plus xn plus xn equal to 3n plus 5 equal to 3n plus 5. Okay. The initial condition, the initial condition x0 equal to 0 and x1 equal to 1. Initial condition, that means x0 equal to 0, x 0 equal to 0 and x1 equal to 1. Okay. So equal to 0 and x1 equal to 1. X equal to 1. Okay. So now we just try to solve this problem. Okay. So as we discussed in the earlier class, previous class, that means if the z transform of xn is xz, z transform of xn plus 1 is z minus z into xz minus x0, and z transform of xn plus 2 is z square xz minus x0 minus y1 z to the power minus 1. Okay, so just to you right here, so you can easily z transform of xn equal to xz. So if z transform of xn equal to xz, and z transform of xn plus 1 z transform of xn plus 1 n plus 1 equal to z into xz minus x0, okay, into xz minus x0 minus x0. Okay. And if z transform of xn plus 2, z transform of xn plus 2 z transform of xn plus 2 equal to x n plus 2. Okay. So n plus 2 equal to z square into xz minus into xz minus x0 minus x0 minus x1 z to the power minus 1. Okay. Minus x1 z to the power minus 1. Okay. Z to the power minus 1. So just put this value of z transform of xn equal to xz in this equation, and z transform of xn plus 1 equal to z into xz minus x0, and z transform of xn plus 2 equal to this one in this equation, and just try to simplify this one. Okay, so you can write here z transform of xn plus 2. So z transform of xn plus 2 minus 2 z transform of xn plus 1, z transform of xn plus 1, x n plus 1 plus z transform of xn plus z transform of xn equal to z transform of 3n plus 5. Okay, equal to z transform of 3n plus 5. Okay. 3n plus 5. So what we can write here? Z transform of xn plus 2 equal to this value, and z transform of xn plus 1 equal to this value, and z transform of xn equal to xn. So just put here the z transform of this xn plus 2, xn plus 1, and xn. Okay, in this equation. So you can just write here z square xz minus x0 minus x1 z to the power minus 1. Okay, so z square into xz minus x0 xz minus x0 x0 minus x1 z to the power minus 1. Okay, so minus x1 z to the power minus 1. Z to the power minus 1. Okay. Similarly, just put here minus 2 z transform of xn plus 1 equal to z times of xz minus x0. Okay. So z times of xz minus x0 xz minus x0 plus 3, sorry, plus xz. So plus xz equal to 3n. So z transform of 3n is z by z minus 1 whole square. Z by z minus 1 z minus 1 का whole square. So 3 by z minus z, 3 into z by z minus 1 का whole square. So just put here 3 z by z minus 1 का whole square. Minus 1 का whole square plus 5 z transform of 5, that means 5 into 1, so z transform of 1 is z by z minus 1. Okay, so you will write here plus 5 into z by z minus 1. So 5 into z by z minus 1. Z minus 1. Now just simplify this equation. Okay. So if you put the x0 equal to 0, so this term is 0, this term is 0, and x1 equal to 1, so this one becomes z to the power only minus 1. Okay. So just put the initial condition, that means x0 equal to 0 and x1 equal to 1. Now if you take common xz, okay, if you take common xz from this equation, so just try to take common xz. So xz, if you take common, then remaining element you may be right here xz so this one remains z square, and this one minus 2z and minus z. Is it not this one? Minus z. Okay. So z square minus 2z plus 1 minus z minus z equal to 3z by z minus 1 का whole square, 3z by z minus 1 का whole square plus 5z by z minus 1. So just now simplify this equation. 5z by z minus 1, z minus 1. Okay. So this one is your z minus 1 का whole square. You can write here na? Z minus 1 का whole square. So if you take common here, z minus if you simplify this right hand side part, then you maybe write here xz equal to z minus z minus 1 whole square. So z minus 1 1 to the power 2 equal to right hand side you may be right here so when you this z move towards the right side, then we can just write z plus 3z by z minus 1 का whole square. Is it not 3z by z minus 1 1 to the power 2? Okay, so z minus 1 1 to the power 2 plus 5z by z minus 1 plus 5z by z minus 1. Now this z minus 1 whole to the power 2 move towards the right side. Okay, so this equation becomes z by z minus 1 whole square. Is it not? If you z minus 1 whole to the power 2 move toward the right side, then it will becomes xz equal to z by z minus 1 whole square. So we can just write xz equal to z by z minus 1 whole to the power 2. So z by z minus 1 sorry. So z minus 1 whole to the power 2 and second terms becomes 3z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Hello. So what is the second term? That means second term is your hello. रविरंजन आवाज आ रही है? हेलो. Okay, So second term is 3z by z minus 1 whole to the power 2 into z minus 1 whole to the power 2. So it will becomes z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. So the second term you can just simply write here 3z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. 3z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. रवि रंजन आवाज जा रही है? And third term is your 5z by z minus 1 whole to the power q. So 5z by z minus 1 whole to the power q. Z minus 1 whole to the power q. Now you just simplify this equation. That means you know that the z by z minus 1 in discrete form, that means z transform of n. Okay. So z transform of n can be written as z by z minus 1 whole to the power 2, and z1, z transform of 1 can be written as z by z minus 1. Okay. Similarly, the z transform of n square can be written as z square plus z by z minus 1 whole to the power q. Now z to the power nq can be written as similarly z to the power q 4z square plus 4z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. So now you just try to take the inverse of this z transform. Okay. So just as you know that z transform of 1 can be written as z by z minus 1 z transform of 1 equal to z by z minus 1. So z by z minus 1 similarly z transform of n can be written as z by z minus 1 whole square. Okay. Z transform of n equal to z by z minus 1 whole square. Okay. Z by z minus 1 whole square. Similarly, z transform of n square can be written as z square plus z by z minus 1 का whole cube. Okay. So z square plus z by z minus 1 whole cube. Okay. Plus z by z minus 1 whole cube. Whole cube. Okay. And similarly, z transform of nq equal to z cube plus 4z square plus 4z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Z cube plus 4z square plus 4z by z minus 1 whole to the power cube. Okay. Plus 4z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. So this equation, that means xz equal to z by z minus 1 whole to the power square, plus this one becomes, if you simplify this and this equation first term, so this one becomes 5z square plus minus 2z. Okay. 5z, if you simplify the second and third term, then you will get 5z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay, so just you maybe write here xz equal to z by z minus 1 whole square. First term is same as remaining previous one. So since we can directly put the inverse of the z transform, z by z minus 1 equal to zn. Okay. So we just put here z by z minus 1 whole square z minus 1 whole square if you second and third term simplify, then you will get 5z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay, so if you simplify second and third term, then you will get 5z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. Z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. So now your next target is your find the inverse of the 5z square minus 2z divided by z to the power 4. Okay, this one you can already replace by this value, z by z minus 1 whole square equal to z transform of n. Okay, so the inverse of the z transform of, so just find the inverse of 5z square minus 2z, inverse of 5z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. So 5z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. So z minus 1 whole to the power 4. Okay. Now you can find the inverse of this function, that means z is 5z square minus 2z by z minus 1 whole to the power 4 by using the factorization method. Okay. So if you take the factorization of this one, so you may be write as 5z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4 equal to some constant. That means a into z cube plus 4z square plus 4z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4 plus b into z square plus z by z minus 1 whole cube plus c into z minus 1 whole square plus d into z by z minus 1. Okay, so you maybe take the factorization of this z term. That means 5z square minus 2z z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4, z minus 1 whole to the power 4 equal to some constant a into z square plus 4z z cube plus 4z square, so z cube plus 4z square plus 4z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power 4, z minus 1 whole to the power 4 plus b, another constant, means into z square plus z into z square plus z divided by z minus 1 whole to the power cube divided by z minus 1 whole to the power cube plus some another constant c into z divided by z minus 1 whole square c into z by z minus 1 whole square plus another constant d into z by z minus 1 d into z by z minus 1 z by z minus 1. Okay, so now you maybe simplify this equation and take the inverse of this Z transform. Okay. First of all, find the coefficient of A, B, C, D. If you take the LCM in the right side, so this one Z minus 1 all to the power 4 is cancelled from left and right side. So remaining part will be 5z square minus 2z, a into this one, b into z square plus z into z minus 1. Okay. Similarly, cz into z minus 1 whole to the power 2 plus d into z minus 1 whole cube. And just find out the coefficient of a, b, c, d here and just put. So after that you will take the inverse of the z transform. Okay. And just simply write the value of the inverse of z transform. So your coefficient, if you solve this one, then you will get a equal to 1 by 2, b equal to 1, b equal to 1, c equal to minus 3 by 2, c equal to minus 3 by 2. Similarly, d equal to 0. Okay. If you put the coefficient of this value in this equation and take the inverse of the z transform, then you will get the value of xn equal to, and then take the inverse of the z transform. Okay, inverse of the z transform, then you will get xn equal to n plus 1 by 2 n cube plus 1 by 2 n cube plus n square plus n square minus 3 by 2n minus 3n by 2. Okay, so 3n by 2. Okay, so just we stop here.